Hello everyone. If you guys were following from the past few months, you notice Euro entered an accumulation phase. Last week it finally broke out that phase. That show you guys. Last week it finally broke through here, right? So now our goal is to catch the monthly high for Euro USD, which should be roughly around this zone. The monthly high should not engulf last month's candle. Like, there's no way I could see it engulfing back in because it was ranging for over 4 months and it finally broke through. I highly doubt it's going to engulf back in here because that would be illegal. But one thing we do know is if for some reason this candle, like over here, you see how it dropped and engulfs over. We know for some reason if this candle engulfs over like this, the month of it's about to be May, right? If it goes back over like this, we know for the month of May we have to buy it. I mean June. This is going to be June. So even though we know this should not happen, we're just saying for argument's sake, if for this month we get stopped out after trying to catch the monthly high, we know June it should be bullish also, but that shouldn't be happening. This month, it should continue the trend as it finally broke through here. I believe it's going to drop through here, and I believe it's going to close somewhere in this zone down here. This monthly candle of May should be closing around here in this zone. So we know the candle should be closing down there at the end of the month, right? So we're only going to be looking for sell position. Our goal is to catch the monthly high and ride it down to the low, right? So if you are in the company, you should know how to draw the fib on this and get in at the right percentage. But let's go into the weekly. And since I drew that zone on the monthly, this is the established zone on the weekly. And if you notice, this accumulation phase has been going on for so long and the weekly candle finally broke out. So this week should continue bearish from this zone right here. NFP should stop on the high with the news, everything going on, manipulation. Should stop on high and then close low. And then for the rest of the month, our goal is to get it down to this zone down here. We're going to be holding the sells all the way to the roughly around this zone. So after NFP stop hunts that zone, NFP will stop hunt this zone. Roughly the weekly and the monthly high should be roughly in this zone right here. The monthly high should be in this zone right here. So what once we're gonna sell it, right? But when it comes, NFP could stop hunt 75 pips. So depending on what's going on Thursday, if it should be around the zone Thursday for the stop hunt, where the stop hunts high and then drop. But if for some reason it's higher or lower, I will be updating the signal chat to let you guys know in advance where we're gonna be selling. And if it goes back over, where we're going to be buying for the rest of the month. But our goal for this week is to catch the monthly high and the monthly high and the weekly high for Euro USD. I'm not sure how many news we have coming up, but with all the news, the manipulation, everything, no matter what it is, it should not pass this zone. So our monthly high for Euro USD is roughly going to be in that zone, and we're going to be selling it to the take profit should be roughly down here for this month. I could see the take profit being somewhere down here for this month. So we're going to sell from the monthly high to this zone, this this month for Euro USD. I'm going to be updating you guys step by step on where we're going to be entering those sells each week. But for this week, the monthly sell zone is going to be around here with our stop loss, NFP and everything this Friday, stop hunts and drop, right? All right, so let's go to USD SHAF. This one has a great sell setup because if you look at the monthly trend, pardon, the monthly candle was just bullish all month. Like, you notice all month, so it has to correct itself. And while it corrects itself, that's a great scalping opportunity for us to get in. So our goal is to sell it in this zone, to scalp it. We only scalping it down because this candle is so bullish. It's only right that you expect it's not finished. It's about to be May. May candle should also be bullish, but because it's so exhausted, we're gonna sell it from around here. There should be a nice sell zone. We're gonna sell it from around here, and then it's gonna drop to the monthly low. Once it reaches the monthly low, that's the position in which we're gonna buy from. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to be buying USD SHAF because we already have USD JPY and it moves in correlation long term. There's no need. We don't have to add USD SHAF long term because we have USD JPY, but we could just scalp it because it's going to be a great scalp from this high to this low, and then you could buy it if you choose to. But this pair is very funny because the reason I said that is, look, you see on this monthly time frame, it's been going up and down in this range for years. So you see how it's here? Maybe it just pulled all the way back down. So it would be great to hold this sell also because we could just leave it break even, take profit around 75% here and leave the rest break even. Because I'm not saying it's going to break through here because it's been ranging for so long. I'm not saying it could not. But the goal should be to sell it from here to the monthly low and buy it. And once you buy it, it's a possibility it might break through that. This accumulation phase has been going on for years. So I'm not going to say this is the month we finally break through and then shoot out into stardom, but it could bounce all the way back into this range and then, continue the range just like up and down until who knows when they're going to break. But for us, it's going to be a great scalping opportunity this week. Like, we could close a lot of pips before off this scalp. And I'm going to show you guys the signal again where I'm going to post the signal more accurately in the signal chat. But roughly around this zone right here, we're going to be selling USD SHAF. This should be the first trade we take also when the market open because it's just too easy. Like, this candle is so exhausted, it has to pull back. So when it pulls back, that's when we're going to scalp it down. And that's going to be great because it should drop all the way down here. Like, we're going to sell it when the market opens. I'm going to give the signals in the signal chat. Hey, we're going to sell it from this zone. And we're going to sell limit max. That's going to be the min. The sell limit max is going to be roughly around here. And then the stop loss is going to be here. Sorry, guys. And then once it reaches up, when we sell it down, it's going to come down to the monthly low, which should be roughly around here. The monthly low should be around here, guys. You want to take profit 75% because once it reaches the monthly low, it's a possibility it's going to break all the way up, break through. If not, it's just going to continue in this range as it's been doing for years. So I'm not going to say, hey, this is the month USD JPY SHAF is going to break because I have no idea. But it's going to be a great scalp because this candle is so exhausted. It's going to be a great scalping opportunity for us to sell down to the zone, right? Let's go into the USD JPY. Okay, let's run through USD JPY real quick because it's similar to USD SHAF. You know the correlation, USD JPY, USD SHAF, USD CAD. They all move in the same cycle, just different trend. So if USD SHAF or USD JPY is going up long term, They're all going up long term. They're just moving differently. The trend is different. The cycle. When I say the trend, I mean the day-to-day trading. Like London, they're going trend different, but they're still cycling bullish. All right. So USD JPY monthly low should be in this area, just like USD SHAF. So the monthly low should not pass. We're going to be buying it when it comes back down here. So our goal would be, just like USD SHAF, is going to stop hunt a little bit. And then we're going to sell it from there because this candle is exhausted too. Look. So it's so exhausted, it's going to drop back down. When it drops back down to this monthly buy zone, this is where we're going to buy a long term. We're going to add our second long-term contract because we already have one for the monthly low last month. The second monthly low is going to be here. And this how you would catch the flow of, like, if you do this every month, monthly low here, catch the next monthly low, raise it right it until May. May should close somewhere up there. It should break out and close. So we're going to sell it from here, ride it to the low, and then the monthly low is going to be in this zone. This is where you want to buy a long term from this monthly low zone. I'm going to post a signal regardless, but I'm just trying to show you guys so that you have an idea what we're doing. This is where the monthly low is going to be long term, right? We're going to be looking to buy it long term from this zone. So our goal this week is to sell it from here, and then it's going to drop for the rest of the week with NFB and all that stuff. This is possibly NFB stop hunt low to the monthly low, and then we're going to buy long term for the rest of the month of May on USD JPY. Right? Very similar to USD SHAF. Remember, USD SHAF, USD JPY, USD CAD, they all move similar. So if one is going down long term, the other one is definitely going down long term. And since we've established that USD is going to be recovering, they should all be going bullish this month. All right? So that's USD JPY. Let's do GBP USD. This one was so unfair what they did, because if you guys notice, man, we got into this one just last week after I realized what really happened. Like, if you guys were trading this, it would have been a very bad month because all the pairs were ranging. But what they did with GBP USD should just be legal, because look, this month, you notice how it broke through this 3-month range and everyone was fooled because this candle was all the way up here that this candle was going to close bullish. Last month was bullish. So when they stopped hunt so high last week, when I noticed how they closed last week, I knew it was going to be sells. But we had our sell limit up here. But then when it broke out and it was getting late, it was like Thursday, Friday, I'm like, okay, let's just sell it because it don't have enough time. Look how it closed all the way down here, right? This is a double, like a crazy double top being formed on GBP USD. Like, I can't wait to catch it when it breaks through this double top. And everyone knows after the double top, you expect your neckline. And then we're going to be selling GBP USD from that neckline for the rest of the quarter. It should be a beautiful double top on this being formed. Very beautiful. So we've established that. Let's see how it looks on the monthly. So with NFB and all that stuff this week, GBP USD. One moment. GBP USD, the weekly, the NFB and all that stuff should not even go back up here. So this is going to be our sell zone for GBP USD because we need this double top. So even though we have our entry up here from last week, we're going to sell it again, break through the neckline, pull back, beautiful double tops being formed here. So this one should be just like Euro USD because the correlation, Euro USD, AUD USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, they follow the same correlation. So if one goes down long term, they should all be bearish long term also. So this should be a beautiful double top being formed because you know we're going to be selling Euro USD. We should be selling GBP USD, and you could see the pattern being formed now. This is the double top being formed. Once this zone, which is going to be taken out this week, break through, our goal, we're going to be selling it here, but our goal is to catch the neckline. Once it resets the neckline, oh man, it's over because this should just drop like plummet, drop. So we're going to be selling this. We're going to be holding it for the monthly high on GBP USD also, right? I'm going to be updating you guys the entries and the position we're going to be taking more specifically once the market is open. But I want to give you guys a overall idea of exactly what to look for this week into the month, right? So GBP USD monthly candle for May. Once that double top is finished, May is going to drop through here, right? So bullish GBP USD. For Euro USD also is going to be bullish. A bullish drop. The correlation, take profit somewhere down here. Correlation that we spoke about. Our take profit going to be down here for May. So we're going to be selling Euro USD, selling GBP USD. We don't have to trade so many pairs, but if you trade AU to USD, that would be sells. NZD USD will be sells, but we're not going to go into those because we're only going to be focusing on Euro USD and GBP USD. So you see the double top pattern being formed on GBP USD. You need to trade in respect and according to this pattern being formed. Is it on the weekly? It's a beautiful double top on the weekly. And if you see a double top being formed on the weekly, you know it's going to hold. Like, it's no joke. It's not like a 4-hour or a 15-minute candle. It took weeks. I mean, it took 4 months to make this pattern. So ain't no way. It's going to be beautiful selling this. Just watch. It's going to be a lovely one with this GBP USD sells. Right? And then the Euro USD, USD JPY, we know the monthly low is going to be in this zone again. I'm going to show you guys exactly where to sell it. We're going to be selling from here to the monthly low, and then we're going to be buying it long term for the rest of the month for JPY. And then USD shaft, we're going to be selling it from the zone to the low, and we might buy it long term, but we might just leave this break even and see. But you need to take profit around this zone, because once we sell it, our take profit is going to be done. Once the monthly low is set down here, our take profit is going to be here, so that if it does decide to go up long term, which it should, because the trends change, should continue, then you guys could choose to buy in this zone if you want. And I'll post a signal, but it's going to be up to you guys if you want to go ahead with USD shaft. But for me, I'm going to be focused on holding Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY. I think we have USD CAD too, but USD CAD is kind of different. Let me see. Where's USD CAD? Alright, so USD CAD is oh man, this one was crazy what they did. Look at that monthly wick. There's no way that wick is going back down there. Like, those people are doomed. I don't know why they did that, but these people were doomed. They just opened. Hey, don't trade USD CAD, man, because what they're doing is illegal. Like, how could you have it all the way up here? Like, they did it here again. Like, they dropped, spiked high, dropped low, went back to the top. Like, this is monthly trends. You can't be doing. They're doing it like it's a 4-hour. Look, just drop through, drop all the way back down into this candle, came back, dropped. Look at that wick. Like, this low to this high ruined accounts, and then they just dropped it back in. So technically, there's a lot of ups and downs, but we have a buy somewhere down here, right? So it should not pass this zone at all. Like, I'm not sure if we want to add more buys to this or just hold the one that we have, but it should not pass here at all. Like, right here, it should not pass that zone at all right here. And this would be your buy zone if you choose to add more. But you guys don't. We're not going to be trading USD until we see if NFB holds right here. But it should not go back in this zone at all. But until NFP actually holds here, and then the monthly candle actually comes over like this, over here, then it will be good to buy. When it comes over here, then it'll be good to buy here. But this one is kind of unpredictable too. So we already have a good entry at the low down here. So we might as well just hold that one for now. And then we will see exactly if it breaks through or not. But I'm going to update you guys in those chats so you guys have a better entry basically. But you should see the overall direction and what we're going to be trying to do. So I'll definitely update you guys on every signals and steps, but you should see the overall direction in which we're going to be trading it, right?